thing. Everything's connected. Yep, and there's Twitch. All right, Twitch connected. Connected. Double check the dashboard. And let us change. That's not Stream Manager. I should put that on. All right, we're gonna change the info to just chatting. All right, so there's that. Let's. Yeah, we'll keep that up for now. Still trying all these things. I started using Restream, and you can set titles, but that's as far as you can get. You can't quite set categories. And that's fine. That is fine. I can always set categories for YouTube later, but probably better to at least try right now. Save that. Back to OBS. My headset turned off because I'm not actually listening to anything. But I should listen to something. Maybe some music. But it's mostly just me mulling over my thoughts for the week. Hell of a week. Do I want to get into that? I should and shouldn't, so I shouldn't yet. But it has made me lose my appetite. Part of, aside from other things like ooh, body aches. And I'm not sick with COVID or anything, but depression sucks. Uh, and you know the mental toll, but like the weird physical toll that comes with it is awful and unexpected. Oh, the plugin's working. All right, so that one Twitch viewer is me on the dashboard. So that's nice. Good. Everything's on OBS now, so that's nice. I could make the chat bigger so I can read better. And yeah, see, Facebook failed to start again. Nope. All right, no one's watching me on Facebook anyway. Restream works alright, except for my bitrate when I played Hades for 24 hours of the weekend. That was a thing. I'd update a driver for NVIDIA right at the beginning. That was not fun. Yeah. Kept crashing completely. Computer didn't know what to do. They gotta, even though I'm not playing the game on the computer, I'm playing it from my Switch. It's doing the video encoding. So yeah, that was a thing. Um, what's this? What's this? I got. I don't recognize that video capture device. What is that? Hmm. That might be. I have no idea what that would be. That later. Yeah, not worried about Facebook. Not worried at all. Hey, love. Is that you? Looking at my stream?
No.
You're right behind me? Why are you laughing? I just saw number 2 pop up, and I just always assume that one of them's me, and that the other one is you. And you got a notification. You didn't. That's weird, because usually you look at them right away. Maybe I don't know, maybe Twitch is being kind to you and not spamming up your phone every time I try to test the stream settings. That's fine. Uh, what else is going on in life? Let's not get into politics. Though that thing is coming up in 2 days. Where they swear in the new president. That's a crazy thing. Happens every 4 to 8 years. For that 24-hour stream, I drank 2.5 monsters. Surprisingly, I thought about a whole case for it. Barely chewed through them. That's a good thing. So should not be drinking too many of those. Should have had more coffee, to be honest. But cleaned up my stream deck. Had a bunch of different outros for every game I was playing, and I was starting to get a little out of hand. I think I'll just save those fun screen caps for our thumbnails, and then have a more simple but clever and easier to implement idea for outros. So that'll be fun. Had another visit from the Calico stray cat. that we've been feeding. So that's nice. Will not let us pet the cat yet, though. She keeps running away every time we try. But she likes us enough to sit right in front of our door when it's open, and she kind of waits for us. So, hey, good afternoon, whoever joined on YouTube, unless that's you again. You're just laughing in the background. Yep, it's just you. I know you're not laughing at me. You're laughing at me pointing it out. And I'm laughing about it too. Oh, oh, it's Raymond. Hey, yeah, more stray cats. Trying not to adopt another stray cat. So, not that our trash panda would have it. Be so mad. He got out. He got out the other day. I forget what I was doing that I had to go into the backyard, and he slipped out behind me and tried to go to his favorite hole in the fence, but instead of running straight through it, he started sniffing at it. which to me means like he's the cats other cats use that same hole in the fence a lot, so I think he was sniffing for that other cat. So yeah. Um, I haven't gotten close enough to see if this other cat has teeth. Probably more. With with any other cat's probably got more teeth than Noir has. I don't know why I'm wearing these. I'm not listening to anything yet. But yeah, she's pretty. I should get a picture of her sometime if she'll let it me. So be on the lookout for that. Hmm. What else is going on? Stupid headband for this has like a small piece of Velcro right here, and then the rest of it's cloth. Stretches out. So I've resorted to using double-sided sticky tape on it. Did I beat Hades? I did beat Hades twice. Two back-to-back playthroughs actually. I beat it once using the gun, which I didn't expect because it's my second time using the gun. But I started really liking the gun. I got some cool upgrades with the gun. There you get a. So while you're playing Hades, you can get a different change your playstyle with weapons through an upgrade. So instead of like a rapid fire 16 rounds and then you have to reload, there's an upgrade I saw. So you get a 3-round burst. Don't have to reload at all. Great. And then I got a second upgrade that turned all my shots with the gun into explosive rounds that slow enemies for a period of time. So it was a 3-round burst with explosive rounds, and I already had attacks that made it so enemies get slowed when they get hit and all this other damage, and it was nuts. So yeah, that's on my stream. I forget which hour that was though. It's towards the end though. I think it was because I think I made 2 winning rounds beating Hades, and then my final one I tried doing fists, and then I didn't pass that, and that was it. I was tired. I was like at 25 hours of streaming. So yeah, I beat Hades. It's great. Highly recommend it. I still got to play through it more because the story's not over. And when you first beat Hades, it just gets harder from there. It gives you an option to start making the game even harder. So I picked the easiest of the you get these difficulty checks that make it so the dungeon gets harder. You pick them though. So one of them I picked was that traps do more damage, which is traps already screwing me over. Why not make them screw me over even more? So they do like 500% more damage or something. That and stepping in fire or lava. So hopefully it'll teach me not to step in lava. Even though Zagreus has flaming feet, he can't step in fire. How are you doing? How are you and Hannah doing? More coffee. I am using a really big fat blue Yeti. Does it sound okay? Because I know I hate the sound of my own voice. And then to get these mics working really well, you need to use software tools to do filtering on it. So I have a few filters for you're not supposed to do noise suppression and noise gate, but I did that anyway. And then equalizer, and then compressor. For the few times I do yell on accident. But yeah, I'm just using a big fat blue Yeti. I got it on this nice arm that's really smooth. I bought a cheap one before and I threw it. I didn't throw it out. I returned it immediately. It springs, it cranked. It was awful. and everyone recommended this really nice mic, this Rode mic stand. I don't regret. Yeah, look into it. I think they make a even a skinnier version, like a newer version of this one. It's just a lot of people have been using these. It does sound pretty decent for a USB mic, and I like it. I like it. I haven't had any regrets. It just yeah, just a couple of software filters. It cuts out a lot of the background noise. Surprisingly, there's times I thought I pick up, I don't know, something falling over or having a conversation across the room with Missa, and just doesn't pick up her voice sometimes, which is great. Like it. It's not that you don't matter. It's just I'm trying to cut out as much noise as I can. I know you're teasing me. It's important to cut out a lot of the background noise because I don't know, I have all the windows open. It's really nice today. To see my cat crawling out from sitting at the front door. Hi, Trash Panda. How's the camera set up? I have it on this how to describe it? It's like this fixed arm thing. It's kind of bendy, and it's on my desk. What kind of phone is she using? I know some phones can do it pretty well. Like it used to not really be like a thing, but now it's getting more and more that like it's actually possible for you to use your phone as a webcam. But I used to use a C922 from Logitech, and I really like using that for a little bit, but it's not the greatest at low light. This is slightly better. I think that's mostly I need either more intense lighting than I already have with this giant umbrella above me. But I'm using a GoPro actually. I got this GoPro a couple years ago. It's a GoPro Hero Black 7, and I got it hooked up with a Elgato Cam Link. So that's what I'm using as a webcam. It's small, it's nice. Yeah, GoPro's great. Got a really wide angle if I want to set to that, and it caps out at like 1080p 60 frames per second for some reason, even though it's a 4K camera. Not that I need to stream 4K, but I need a need a really nice 1080p camera. So I like it. I had to take out the it's plugged in, it's got its power, it's got a mini HDMI, and I took the battery out because it does get really warm. So it's a little wobbly every time I tap it. I shouldn't tap it. So yeah, I like it. Getting used to my GoPro because I wasn't using it too much because I haven't, especially especially last year, I wasn't using it very much at all. So it was just sitting around. What game am I gonna play? Well, I just beat Hades a couple times. I should take a small break. I think I'm gonna play I was playing it earlier on my list. Without cheating and looking it up. What was I playing? I'm gonna look it up. Dang it. I'm playing this 16-bit style game. Crosscode. That's what I'm gonna play. It came out crazy. It came out I was looking at the date to it. It said it came out in like 2015 or something. It's like, man, how have I not heard of this game? But it's on the Switch. I've been playing it on the Switch. I think it's really fun. I'm still early in the game though. I had to grind a little bit before getting further into the story. So, and I really want to get through that. And then eventually I have to get back to playing more Alan Wake because I haven't beaten that yet, and I've been playing it for a few weeks now. I've just been taking my sweet time with it. Then Cyberpunk came out, and then I played the heck out of Cyberpunk because I got like 200 hours into it. If you haven't bought Cyberpunk yet, don't. Just don't. It is not ready. It You need like a decent PC to play Cyberpunk, and even then, it still doesn't run very well. Not that my computer's the fanciest right now. Aged like dirt in the last 3 years. But I play Hades. Hades is so good. Now that I've played Hades, I feel ashamed that I didn't finish. So Supergiant Games that made Hades, they also made Transistor, which I love. I played like halfway through it. I didn't finish it. It was bad. I started playing it. I got distracted. Played something else. Haven't gone back to it. Now I bought it a second time on the Switch. So I need to play Transistor, which is great. I love the soundtrack for that game too. And then Bastion, I haven't even touched. It was one of their even earlier games that they made that's also on the Switch. So they both share the same art style and like top down. Um, Transistor is also quick, but it also has like a almost pause and play with like tactical movements. Hmm. Oh, hey Lev, is this the mouse that Steph was gonna borrow? Okay, you put it here for safekeeping. Okay, helped. Not this past weekend. Yeah, last week we helped one of our friends go to Micro Center and build the computer, and of course, all the graphics cards are sold out. Um, one of the days that we did go back, they did get like a dozen or so 5600 XTs. Um, but yeah, jeez, by the time we were in the store, like they're almost all gone. Play a scary game. Yeah, that's Alan Wake. I should play Alan Wake if I want to play a scary game. Probably later today. I'll play. Yeah, you like watching me play Alan Wake? Alan Wake is fun. It's an older game, but not only is it's not so much as the scary that gets me, it's the just the atmosphere of the whole game really gets me. Just the small subtle details, the way that they have certain events like skirt around you and the corners of your eyes. Like I swear there was one time it was timed there's this one thing it was timed really well. I had like turned around, I was in this house, it looked like it was abandoned, and I saw something pass outside through the window, and it caught me because it was there for like half a second, and then I went outside, I checked around very carefully with the gun out, and nothing was there. It's just like and it just keeps giving you constant small moments like that without warning, and it keeps you on the edge. So and I really need to finish playing Alan Wake because I also want to play Control. That was also by the same company. And I know there's an Alan Wake like a sequel, Alan Wake American Nightmare. So it's more yeah, psychological thriller than it is like horror. Actually, it's not really horror at all. It's more like yeah, psychological thrillers. Messes with your mind. Oh man, my sleep was so messed up after playing for 25 hours straight. I slept, I woke up, it was still the same day. Stayed up all night looking up stuff, uh changing some things about my Twitch page. This stupid banner in the corner. I realized one of the links was wrong. Gave me an excuse to redo the entire banner by changing all the icons. Kind of happy with how it turned out. I thought it'd be quick to make this, but like for some reason it took me like 3 hours. You think you're doing something really quick in like Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator, and yeah, time just it's gone. It's gone. Not getting it back. Then got up early-ish this morning to figure out the stream chat, and feel really bad. During my 24-hour stream of Hades, nice fellow Flameblade, he raided me with 5 streamers. I didn't notice right away until I saw it in chat because I didn't have I have the Streamlabs notifications turned on, but I didn't have the audio monitor on, so I didn't hear anything or see it. And it's funny because I have like this really ridiculous notification for getting raided, which is just like it's like a war horn, and it's really loud. So, and I missed it, man. So now it's on. I made sure I tested it on myself. Uh, so yeah. So next time it happens, I'm ready. I'm ready. And yeah, now I can see all the chats on the screen. Well, I could see it in a chat box, but I didn't see it on playing on the side of the screen. It was only Twitch chat. And it took a second to figure out how to plug that in. Just a second. You guys playing anything lately? I know you asked for multiplayer games. Marissa and I need to finish playing Untitled Goose because we did one run of it, but we didn't get all the achievements on the to do list to cross out. And then after we're done with that, she wants us to play Octodad, which is apparently it's multiplayer too. Um, which is as bad as when she told me that is as bad as I expected. It's like, yeah, it's when you have 2 people, each person controls half the limbs. That's terrible. I love it. What else for multiplayer? If we had more people, I'd want to play more and actually finish Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime, because that game, it only feels good with 4 people. It's too much chaos with just 2 people. 3 people kind of manageable. 2 people, 1 person, no. You can do it, but no, it's you and like another character that you keep toggling back and forth, and it's just a mess. It's much more fun with 4 people, 3 to 4 people. Um, yeah. So the plan is to play Crosscode today, some Alan Wake, and maybe just maybe some Jackbox, because I haven't played Jackbox in a little bit. I have plans to play it later this week with friends, but I should play it for stream too. That'd be fun. Because I have Jackbox Party Packs 1 through 5 on Steam just for streaming. Hmm. I'm gonna dust the Switch. I usually like playing shooters and get mad, but nothing new. And I had to play some drawing games where you guys guess the pictures. Oh, like almost like Pictionary or like Drawful. Those are really fun. I need to dust this guy. There's dirt in it. And I only know because it's transparent, but oh man. I feel like I gotta unscrew it to get it out. I broke. So the thumbstick rubber came off on my Joy-Con on this one. And then I broke my right Joy-Con trying to change the buttons out because I got cool new buttons. And I couldn't wait to put them in, and I broke it. So I got to go get a replacement right Joy-Con motherboard. It's the board. If it was any other part, it'd be cheaper, but the motherboard for right Joy-Con is like the price of a Joy-Con. So. Yeah, Crosscode. That's what it looks like. Crosscode. Um, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. No one wants to watch me stream that. I've just been level grinding. Even I don't want to watch that. An Untitled Goose. And then what else would be fun to play? That Castle Crashers sitting around. Um, Later this month, I think Scott Pilgrim should be coming out. Do I need to buy more games? Do I want to get Scott Pilgrim? No, I actually never played it. A lot of my friends who had played it say it's really fun. That'd be good. I don't know why this image for Hades is just not loading on my Switch. Oh yeah, and the stream to Switch, I got a capture card in my computer, so when my dock's connected through HDMI to my computer, and then that's connected to my display, and that's how I can see it and play. Oh, which is nice. Why is that not? Game just Switch just refuses to load Hades. It just got stuck. Maybe I was just AFKing on it too long. Facebook still says it hasn't connected at all on the side. I'm just gonna give up on it. I'm gonna, yeah. How long have I been talking for? Half an hour? I should get the playing. Um, hmm. Nothing else really on my mind. Nothing crazy that I'm looking forward to this week besides trying to trying to be more consistent at this streaming thing. I tried to look up the differences between a personal Facebook page and a Facebook page. Oh man, did that drive me for a headache this morning? Because what you can and what you can't do, and they don't play nicely with each other. Because I was trying to figure out, it's like, can I just post on the Facebook page I made up, and that it'll automatically go to the business page? No, no, it won't. Plus, Restream, if you want to use Restream with Facebook, the personal page is free, which is what I'm using, but the business page is part of their monthly subscription plan, and yeah, that is definitely not worth it right now for me. I barely am using Facebook for things. I don't know. Maybe my mom will watch my stream. She's on Facebook still. I don't know anyone on. I haven't been on Facebook in like half a decade at least. It feels like. Shoot, I'm barely even on Instagram. Probably made the most posts I've ever made in like the last couple months. They're just cats and me pasting my face over video game characters. I think Facebook's trying. I think they. I don't know if they bought another streaming platform, Mixer, because I tried to click on a Mixer link and it took me straight to Facebook. I was just like, the heck? Your parents? Yeah, my parents too. Families on there too. I mean, people are still technically on Facebook. I mean, if they're on Instagram, it's pretty much Facebook, just with less stuff. The same company. It's the only thing that plays nice. I post something on Instagram, it gives you the option to post it straight to Facebook. Not They also have like a tab for Twitter too, but all that does is like, hey, you wanted to post a picture? Too bad. Here's a link for an Instagram post. We're not going to actually post the picture. We're going to post a link of a picture. Kind of mad at that. I don't even know what Facebook is used for anymore besides apparently hosting every conspiracy theory group under the sun. Unfortunately, just full of echo chambers. Mrs. laughing behind me. She knows. I mean, in the last dying days I was using Facebook, I was pretty much using it to read news articles. And after a while, since I figured that most of them were coming from Reddit anyway, I just cut the middleman out. I'm addicted to Reddit just because it's the only way I'm figuring out things that are going on in the world. Is open up Reddit, read the front page, see what's trending. Usually, the big news stuff is there first. So, otherwise, I wouldn't know what anything's going on. Yeah. Uh oh. It's a zombie pigman on a chicken. On a chicken? Is he riding the chicken? Yeah, he's riding the chicken. All right. Mrs. is playing Minecraft Java right now. Yeah, she tried to play with Hannah the other day on her Switch because it's like the Bedrock version, and it just even I had looked at it in the middle of my stream, and it did not want to work. Um, everything I would have tried, she already did, so she'll try again later. That's annoying. The differences between the two, they don't play nice still, but like they're still both supported. Just the Bedrock version is the one owned by Microsoft that, from all looks of it, is like nickel and diming you for skins and such. While the Java version's a lot easier to do mods in private servers, but it's PC only. And so that's why she's been playing on the PC more because her friend or our friends are hosting a private server. So that's been fun. That's how they've been doing it. I was hoping if we got it for the Switch, it'd be like the same deal. We just chill on our Switches and play on the server. But nope, can't talk to each other. And there are ways of importing it over, like the save map for the Java version to the Bedrock, but like it shifts everything around. And then there's the nightmare of like getting to connect to it. But that's the good kind of time consuming. What else are we gonna do with your time? Besides, better yourself like a good human being. I mean, shoot, I spent too many hours on Cyberpunk, and it's in a worse for wear state right now. It's gonna get better. Should get better. Hopefully, it gets better. I really like what they have in it, but like even playing it, just it feels like things are missing. Shoot, I played. I don't know what I'm looking for. I know where it is. I played Hades for 25 hours straight. That was great. Stop for snacks and biological needs, like snacks. Still waking up. Coffee is just. I drank the rest of the half monster I had in the fridge, and then I had this big old cup of coffee with a lot of heavy cream because that's just how I've been drinking coffee lately. Is can't can't really do creamers anymore. Just straight heavy cream. You have two jobs now? Oh, where? Not where at. How are they going? Hopefully going well. Only thing I'm waiting for is I thought I had know if you heard that car horn. I'm waiting for school to start at the end of the month. I thought I was starting classes at the beginning of the month, and I realized I'm not. I somehow knew the start of the semester, but I did not sign up for any classes, and I wanted to. I just didn't see them on the school's website. Um, I thought I was out of the guard. I had my hair growing out, but as you see, I had to go back, and I was less pleased than I thought. My body was definitely not pleased with it. I've stopped eating. Hmm. Can't handle coffee. Me and Hannah took a trip to Montana. Yeah, she told me about that. Got me super hyper, and they're both going good so far. Yeah, you got like family there. I heard it must be so chill. Hey, are you sitting next to him? How you doing, Hannah? Yeah, you can see live stream from YouTube chat on screen, unlike yesterday, because I fixed it. What's 16 hours? Or was it, are you talking about the drive? Ah, yeah. I hope you took turns, because that is a lot. I wouldn't want to do it all in one go, that's for sure. Not without trading off. I mean, even driving up to visit home, it's yeah, it gets shorter every time. It feels shorter every time we do it, but still the same amount of time. But it's not nearly as long as 16 hours. Did you at least make it a fun road trip? Like plan some stops along the way? Or you mostly you just want to get it over with, but I don't know. Plan out like places to eat along the way. Um when we drive up and down the five, we'll every now and then like to try to stop somewhere fun to eat if we can help it, if we can spare it. Yeah, we have our cats with us though in the car, so we can't stop anywhere for very long. And they're upset like for like the first hour in the car before they accept their fate for the next several hours. Yeah, cause you crazy. Non-stop, 16 hours straight. Please tell me you traded off driving for 16 hours. And you got at least rotated who got to sleep. You drove 14, Hannah drove 2. That's rough. Ouch. Ugh. I hope you broke that up at least like not 14 straight. At least like you broke that up in half or something. Got a little break. No sleep, only hustle. You're defending yourself there, getting called out. You have at least 4 hours not to. I mean, with how things, because this was kind of this was last year, right? Like, I understand driving just because of the craziness of COVID, and being in a plane is pretty bad right now, especially since you're visiting your folks. Like, hey, you could have been COVID free, but what about the people who joined you on the plane? I mean, I'm sure everyone's getting tested before they fly, but do you want to chance it? And some people do, and the risk is, what is it? The thing that's bad far outweighs the thing that's good. I was driving when it was like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. I was like eyes wide open, freaking out on sugar in the pitch black dark. Oh man, yeah. On those really long drives, it's just no street lights on some of those long stretches. It's just road, hopefully reflective lane paint. Um, shoot, I got that at where was that? And Tahoe, driving around the lake. There's some parts of it. There's no street lights, of course, and hopefully the line. I don't think the lines were, and but like one of the times we were driving around the lake, there was it started snowing. It's freaking us out because it's the middle of the night. It's getting harder to see the lane lines. Just hopefully you didn't have to deal with snow. But yeah, driving pitch black, not as fun on windy roads or in the middle of nowhere. It feels like it was all mountains. You didn't even know till way back. Oh, that's awful. Was it like really windy then? Because that would definitely get to me. Just like winding around, you can't even see like the like towards the destination because you just keep swerving around the hills. Saw a UFO. How do you know? You got a picture? You see a UFO in between the mountains. Like, are you looking up? Was it eye level? You enjoying the view out the door? Plotting for sweet, sweet freedom. Plotting his next escape. No, he likes us too much. Likes me, at least. Plus, we have food here. He'd probably come back. Probably. I wouldn't want to risk that. I was scared. I didn't want to get abducted. It was like green and going in weird circles in place. I was trying to ignore it. Was this at night? During the day? Was it big? Going in circles though. Sure it wasn't like maybe a drone? No, my drone has green lights on it. That was in the back around 3 a.m. Hmm. That is weird. This coffee would wake me up. I'd have to dig into one of these monsters. Alright, you gotta see this case that's sitting next to my desk. still here. I haven't moved it yet. It's one of these guys. Yeah. 10 cans. Wait a second. There's not 3 missing here. There's 4 missing. I only counted 3 cans. Guess I tossed it in the bin. I wasn't looking. Bad job at recycling. Alright, I drank more than I thought. Have to drink another one. Definitely have to drink another one. I don't want to say it's been a while since I've had a monster because, like, it's like, what was the last time before this weekend I had a monster? Oh, the weekend before. Not long at all. Oh, my first time going back to work. So I had my favorite, the screw on top can of Monster and shot of 5-hour energy poured into it. Shaken, not stirred. I love the expression on people's faces I get because I was getting a new ID card for work and sitting in the middle of the waiting room, so got my can, drank a little bit off the top to make room, poured a thing, set it inside upside down, and just let it like drain out in front of everyone. And then yeah, took a swig. People are looking at me funny. Out of concern. You had coffee yesterday. You think you're still feeling it? Yeah, well, maybe if you're still, because what was I reading? Coffee has yeah, it sits in your system. It's got like what, like that half-life thing, or it's like, yeah, it lasts for hours. It's like half-life, then like half of it's still in your system hours later, and then like hours after that, and then you got a quarter of it still in your system. If you're sensitive to caffeine, you're still sensitive to caffeine. Well, there's me, such a high tolerance. I need near, not near, definitely excess amounts of caffeine to feel it. Just gotta keep going. If I stop drinking caffeine, I'll probably die. So, true. I don't know if it picks up my whispering. Oh wait, it does. I see it. I can do an ASMR on something like depression. Yeah, my body runs on caffeine. I haven't been eating much lately. I took like 3, 4 bites of my food and I was like, man, I'm stuffed. Yep, just caffeine. I was making a joke that my 5-hour energy and monster mix, I keep calling it unicorn's blood. Because it'll extend your life even if you are on the brink of death, but the moment it touches your lips, you'll live a half-life, a cursed life. I don't know why. That's one of the lines from Harry Potter. It's just not leaving my mind. Is when they talk about the crime of drinking unicorn's blood. I'm like a shark. If I stop swimming, I'll drown. Too late for me. Save yourselves. Don't drink coffee. Looking on my shelf at all the games. Oh man. I still haven't played Gravity Rush 2. I loved the first Gravity Rush on the PlayStation Vita. And I haven't played Persona 5 Royal. I played the first Persona 5, but I just haven't played the remaster. Your first aid kit is instant coffee. I should get some instant coffee. I've been meaning to. Some people they make fun of instant coffee, but man, I've had some really good instant coffee when I was in Korea. Um, I remember this one time we were doing I went to this one site for. I bet they do. Bulgaria would have good instant coffee. I believe it. It's probably Korean. I think I might. Um, yeah, we were doing this exercise. I guess this area behind these people's houses was reserved for military training, and one of the old ajimas, the only one of the older people living in the area, they came out and brought coffee for us while we were playing military games in their backyard, pretty much. Really nice. I miss Korea. I hate the work there. Oh man, I was working like 12 plus hours there, 6 to 7 days a week, sometimes 2 weeks back to back because of scheduling. Do not miss working at that place at that time. But I miss Korea. I miss the trains. I miss the people. I miss using what basic grade schooler Korean I had at the time, which is probably all gone, and I can only say hello, thank you, and hand things to people with two hands and get called out for it years later by other people who have been to Korea and are guilty of doing the same thing as me. Like this last week, someone called me out on it who also went to Korea. I didn't even notice. But as soon as he mentioned it, when he said, I saw that, I was like, what did you see? Ah, did the thing. It's like they're a cultural thing, taking and giving things with a two-handed gesture, either with both hands or with one hand and the other hand is on your chest. And of all the things, that is burned into my muscle memory. I miss the trains. The KTX, the food, the instant coffee, um, at a grocery store. Before it came back to the States, I was really psyched that they had the Oreos cereal there. I know my niece, not my younger niece, but my older niece, was telling me to bring a box back. I never got an opportunity to by the time I came back. At least they have some nice food around here where I can get some Korean fried chicken still and Korean barbecue. I definitely need good instant coffee. I could probably find some on Amazon. Keep it as an emergency. Literally put it in the first aid kit I have in my car. Jeez, I've just been talking for an hour. I should probably play a game. All right. Um, hmm. I should play a game. Let me start setting up then. Let's see here. Turn on my display. Go and change the stream title to some change the title to something dumb like crosscode and chill. So title's updated successfully. The only thing I gotta do now is go to my Twitch dashboard and set it as the game that I'm playing. Uh, Stream manager. I have a stream. I think there's a button on here I need to set to make it so it pops up to make it easier to not only change the stream title or the stream info, but also change the Sorry, to change the what you're actually doing, like playing crosscode. Of course, it doesn't find it when I type it in because you have to add it. No, what? Oh, that's tags. Whoops. Gotta go to category. Get out of here. Almost didn't find it because crosscode, even though it's got two capital C's in it, is mushed together and all one thing. Cool. That's a thing. I'm just like looking in my chat. It's got a ton of relayed messages, Restream bot, so you can actually see YouTube chat in Twitch chat from Restream bot. Can you see? No, I guess it would probably do the same thing if someone was typing in Twitch. You'd probably see it on yeah, type something in Twitch. Want to see if it pops up something on the YouTube stream. Let me go to the chat first. Gotta find it. Oh, there it is. Right on my page. It says live. Scroll down. Thinks I'm playing Cyberpunk still, so I have to manually update that. Okay. Yeah, it does. It's it says it right there in YouTube chat. It says Restream bot from Twitch. Mrs. says hello. Hello there, handsome. You stream often? Starting to. Trying to. I did really bad last week. Mostly because I was under the weather. Ha. But trying to be more consistent and trying to decide what I want to play. That's the thing though. What do I want to be in the mood for? I almost want to play more Hades, but probably play that forever. And looking at the, is it choppy when you're watching it? Is it choppy for you guys on any source? I'm like looking at it in front of me. No, I meant like the video. Is it? Maybe it's just my display. Because I'm like looking at, oh, and choppy. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. I might pause the stream for a moment then, take a look at my stream settings, and then continue straight back up on playing the game. So you go, love. So give me like, oh, here you go. There's a charger. So give me like 5 minutes and then I'll be back playing crosscode. So see you guys in a bit. If you're gonna hang around, get the day off today, right? You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm gonna go nuts if I watch this and think it's okay, and then later ends up just being choppy, and then I'll be upset. So, alright, I'll be back. Thank you. Bye.